really want to compliment our guys tonight. I thought they came ready to play, focused. You can always be looking past a team like this, especially when you're having the holiday break and this Christmas break. So I thought our guys came focused and ready. Incarnate Word, I knew they would, they were scrap, and they executed. They were aggressive, and their numbers were as good as their averages. I think they shot 44% from the floor, so we really didn't hold them under average there. We didn't, but I like the way our team played, especially the bench. Got guys in the game, and especially Keon. I was happy for him. He's been struggling, but he stepped up tonight and played extremely well. Any questions?
Speaking of Cleon, you lose your tallest guy in Chad, and you got a little guy like Cleon Clergeau that comes in and pretty much is what brings you the spark that you.
Well, that's just what we needed. We've been searching for, Christian Kessie or Craig or Keon. Those three guys are three of the better outside shooters on our team, and we needed them to get some confidence. We've tried to give them opportunities, but we've been in some games over the stretch here, and where it's hard to, you almost have to produce right away. Not necessarily scoring, but I think it helps. I thought his ability to defend, he did a good job. That's been his Achilles. That's been one of my concerns is, can he defend? And probably defended better than anybody else on the court tonight, because they were going by us when they wanted to, but they didn't go by him.
Coming to the season, no one knew what to expect from this team. A third of the way through, what is the expectations for this team for the rest of the season?
Well, I told you we expect to win every game. I mean, that's because when I analyze how hard we play, and for me, a win is giving it your all, playing every second you're out there and playing under control and doing what you've been taught to do the right way. So I think we need to continue to improve our outside shooting, which we did tonight, shooting 43%. We have to continue to share the basketball. We had a flurry of turnovers there right at the end of the game, but 13 turnovers. So we're getting ready. The competition is going to get pretty stiff with SMU coming in here and South Carolina. So we know we're going to have to improve between now and the 27th. So I think we're I'm not satisfied. I think we have a lot more potential, put it that way.
Coach, going quickly back to Keon, you talked about how well he shot in practices, through the past months. Did you see this coming at all, like a game like him getting closer to a breakout game like this?
Well, it was the scenario kind of played out for him to get in the game. Markelle picks up quick fouls. I think we had Jamario picks up 2 or 3 quick fouls. So the opportunity was there to get in the game. And I think that's, we were going to, I felt like it was a game that he could really play in, and I was hoping that he could get the quality minutes and he would have a good game and shoot well. So it all, but it happened a lot quicker than, by that I mean getting in the game because of the foul situation. Early in the game, so sometimes that happens. Things are. How can you say it? Because of something that happens, you usually have to go with that particular person, and so we got farther down the line. So it was a matter of, I think I put Christian in maybe, or Craig in first, and Christian really struggled. So I said, well, now it's a great time for him to see what he can do.
With Chad out and Jamario in, what things, if any, do you have to change? What did you do differently, and what will you do differently moving forward with a smaller, more athletic guy than the taller guy that you had?
Well, Mario was getting quite a few minutes. I don't know exactly what he was averaging, but he was averaging probably more minutes than as many minutes as Chad was. So I'm concerned about Al. That's why it was good to see, Jake come in and give us some good minutes. We have to play better defensively. I think it gives us a little more quickness, but I thought it was going to help us guard people on off the dribble, but didn't look like it tonight. So we have to get him. It allows us to do a little more switching, as far as, because now he can guard multiple positions where you couldn't really do that with Chad out there, and I think that's been a big help. But tonight we really they really broke us down off the dribble, and that's something that's been a concern all year long. I mean, they would beat one guy and then they'd go by the second line of defense as well. But that's what we're going to try to do. We'll have to mix up our defenses. I thought we were solid. We played solid half-court defense tonight, and but that's what we'll do with Jamario without Chad in the lineup. And Chad is, hopefully we'll get him back. And he'll recover quickly because, thank God it wasn't worse than it was.
Coach, you had 21 assists, but only 2 of them came from the bench, and there was that moment in the first half when Craig tried to drive and had a turnover, and that seemed to get under your skin a bit. Is that kind of what worries you the most about the perimeter guys on the bench, is just taking care of the basketball?
Yes, absolutely. I want the ball moved. I don't like guys just dribbling and hunting. It wasn't necessarily hunting shots, but when a guy is standing open, I expect him to get the ball and then move it out. We were really, and we went to it a few times, and I was really concerned about, just the one-on-one play, and that's not our game. We can't win like that, and and that's why we've been a very good. We've demanded that they pass the ball to the open man. So it really, but again, 3 of those turnovers came right at the end where guys were, and it kind of went to our guys coming off the bench. The guys that didn't play thought they were out there hunting shots. I guess they wanted to see their name in the stat line.
At this point, with Jake's knees, how many minutes could you conceivably play him in a game? I mean, was he
Well, he played 12 minutes tonight. I'm sure he can go more. He can. If he's, we're really monitoring him in practice. That's where it is. It's not so much the game. It's the practice time. But he's an intelligent player, a smart player. I mean, he made some excellent defensive decisions. He knows that he can't just jump over his people. He made great moves as far as jump stop in the paint, playing off 2 feet. Making the extra, doing the things that he does best. And I love the way he defends, because when he was in the game, they didn't get to the rim too often. If they got beat, he was willing to come over and get the stop, or at least attempt to get the stop.
In the first half, we see you go over and slam on the scorer's table. What did you see that got you a little excited?
Oh, I was trying to wake the crowd up. You heard it? Got them fired up. I thought I was a drummer boy or something. Shoot, man. Anybody else tonight? It's time to. Yes, sir.
What will your plans be, scheduled as far as from now through Christmas and before SMU?
Well, we'll have a couple days off. Give the guys a couple days off. It's kind of, but with the game on the 27th, we've got to get back here and get busy and getting ready for SMU because they're a very talented team. So we'll be back here on Christmas Eve. Practice on Christmas Day, and the next day didn't play. That'll be it. Well, everybody have a Merry Christmas and be safe. Thank you.